Hello, everyone. Once again, it is story time with Teacher Cole. For those who don't know me, I am Teacher Cole, and I am the host for your story time today. I am also the owner of Teacher Cole's English Corner. It is an online tutoring school that will help you or your child improve their English language skills. We have many teachers on staff with many different qualifications ready and willing to teach you English online. But today is about story time. And today we're going to read a fun story that some of your children might recognize. It is called Merida's Story, and it is about Princess Merida. It is an adaptation from the Disney movie. And Merida likes to do things her own way and be her own person. She is very independent, but she lives in a society, in a culture that says that she shouldn't be. She's a princess. She should behave a certain way. So let's get started and find out how Merida changes everyone's mind. Let's get started, shall we? Merida's Story, an adaptation of the Disney movie. King Fergus and Queen Eleanor ruled the kingdom of Dunbroch in Scotland. They had triplet sons and one daughter, the beautiful Princess Merida. All four children were mischievous. Interesting word. I wonder what that means. Let's see if we can find out. Queen Eleanor tried to teach Merida how to behave like a perfect princess. But Merida liked to slip away from the palace to practice her bow and arrow. She was a skilled archer. Are you a skilled archer? What is archery? Let's look at the picture. Archer, bow and arrow. One night, the queen announced that 3 clans were coming to visit. Each would present a suitor to compete for Merida's hand in marriage. Merida doesn't look very excited. Do you know why? Merida was horrified. "I won't go through with it," she shouted. To Merida's dismay, the suitors arrived as planned. Merida sat waiting on her throne for the archery contest to begin. She knew she could handle a bow and arrow far better than the suitors could. Once the suitors had taken their shots, Merida marched onto the field. The queen yelled for her to stop, but Merida didn't listen. She fired her arrows and hit each target dead center. She had won. Now she wouldn't have to marry anyone. She could marry herself. She won the contest to win herself. Queen Eleanor was furious at Merida for ruining the contest. She warned that things needed to be set right. Marriage is what you want, Merida shouted. Then she slashed the tapestry that depicted her family and ran away. Merida fled deep into the woods, where mysterious blue will-o'-the-wisps led her to a cottage. Wow. I wonder what she will find. Oh, inside she found a witch. Merida begged her to change her mother. The witch gave Merida a spell cake. What's a spell cake? Back at the castle, Merida presented the cake to her mother. She watched closely as Eleanor took a bite. Oh no. Let's make a prediction. What do you think will happen after her mother, Eleanor, eats this cake with a spell on it? I wonder what the spell could be. At first, nothing happened. But then Eleanor began to feel sick. Oh no. Merida helped Eleanor into bed. The next thing Merida knew, a huge, furry shape was rising from the sheets. The witch's cake had turned Eleanor into a bear. Oh no, a bear? How frightening. Worried her mother was in danger, Merida sneaked her out of the castle. Why would her mother be in danger as a bear? Aren't bears dangerous? Why do you think Merida thinks her mother would be in danger in the castle, looking like a bear? Merida and Eleanor Bear first went to the witch's cottage and only found a message. Fate be changed, look inside, mend the bond torn by pride. I wonder what that means. Fate be changed, look inside, mend the bond born by pride. Merida would need time to figure out its meaning. She didn't know either. But for now, she needed to teach her mother to fish. Merida realized that to mend the bond and break the spell, she must repair the tapestry she had torn. Oh, the picture, a tapestry, is a handmade picture. It looks like a blanket. After sneaking into the castle, Merida and her mother were discovered by King Fergus. Uh-oh. The king drew his sword. It's not what you think, Merida cried. Stop. The king wouldn't listen. He slashed at the bear, who struck back, knocking him down to the ground. Poor bear. The noise drew the visiting lords and their sons. Terrified, Eleanor Bear raced from the castle. Merida grabbed a needle and thread and the tapestry, then jumped on her horse. She took her little brothers, too. They had eaten the spell cake and turned into bear cubs. Merida sewed as they all raced to save their mother. Oh, 1, 2, 3, triplet bear cubs. When Merida arrived, she wrapped the mended tapestry over her mother. I want you back, Mom, cried Merida. I love you. King Fergus was shocked to realize the bear was his beloved wife. Merida felt a hand brush her hair. The spell had been broken. Eleanor was human once again. The triplets were no longer bears. The queen smiled at Merida. From then on, Merida could be a princess and be herself. The end. Well, this is the end of our story today. What do you think her mother, Queen Eleanor, learned about her daughter, Princess Merida? Do you think it is wise to always be told what to do? Or do you think it was better for Merida to show that she wants to be herself and not something else? These are some questions you should talk to your parents about as well. Well, this is the end of our story today. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, feel free to join our Facebook group, Teacher Cole's English Corner, where you will have access to myself and our group of teachers who are always around somewhere and are willing to answer your questions online. I look forward to seeing you next week for a new story. Goodbye, everyone.